What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azrael's Gaming. So I am extremely excited today. We get the first episode of the Circus of Death, which is Reality Games' newest game. And we get this while we're waiting for I believe it's the last episode of Argus to come out, but I'm extremely excited. I only know a little bit about this game. I know that there's clowns in it, for people who are afraid of clowns. This is probably not going to be your game. Now, I'm not afraid of clowns. Clowns don't bother me. Never had an issue with them whatsoever. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, it says Circus of Death. Welcome to the Circus of Death. You can start playing right away. In the meantime, we're working at full speed to provide you with more content. Have fun. Ooh, neat. Oh, I love the little circus pictures. That's so cool. So choose your gender. Well, of course, female. So the circus air acrobat or the circus strongman. I love that. And my name, of course, it's, Azrael. We all know that. Gender of your flirt partners. Okay, well, I like men, so we're going to go with men. Okay, you have one unread message. Oh, neat. Email. So we have something from Dr. Aftercare. First look, first kiss. Find your perfect partner on dating platform Circus Zlato. We've won tickets for tonight's performance. Oh, can I look at any of these? Oh, just not. Okay, so Dr. Aftercare, discover relief and comfort with our hemorrhoid ointment. Excuse me, how dare you release my medical information in front of everybody? Oh, no, I'm totally just kidding. I do not have hemorrhoids. I don't need anybody thinking that. Don't send me any cream. I'm good. Okay, first look, first kiss. Find your perfect partner on our dating platform. Are you ready to explore the exciting world of online dating and meet potential partners who share your... And then, it's cut off. I might, but I used Love Radar once before, and Argus just was so jealous and couldn't get over the fact that we weren't matched. He couldn't stand it. So, I'm gonna pass on that one. Happy winter heaven. Experience thrills and big winnings. We hope this email finds you well. Today, we would like to invite you to an exciting adventure full of thrills, excitement. Ooh, that sounds fun. And then Circus Zlato. You've won tickets for tonight's performance at Circus Zlato. Congratulations, you are the winner of our random draw and have won a golden ticket to the circus. Oh, right. So let's click on that one. Okay, that's so neat. It's even got my name in there. So you've won tickets for tonight's performance at Circus Zlato. Dear Azrael, congratulations! You are the winner of our random draw and have won a golden ticket to the circus. Please note that the ticket is only valid for today. We cordially invite you to experience the enchanting world of the circus with all its fascinating performances and magical moments. The show starts today at 7:30 p.m. Please be there in good time to take your seat and enjoy the spectacle to the full. To redeem your ticket, please show this email at your entrance to the circus. You will then receive your printed golden ticket for tonight's performance. We wish you an unforgettable and entertaining evening. If you have any questions or require further information, please do not hesitate to contact us. With kind regards, your team from Circus Zlato. I'm just curious how they got my email. But let's go ahead and we'll click on free VIP ticket. Tonight's show at 7:30 p.m. All right. You have one unread message. Okay. Finding Julina. Now let's see. Ooh, they do have profile. Oh, do we have to buy all those? Yeah, I'm probably going to have to buy, if they have a flat rate or something, I might have to buy that at some point. But I like the little sloth. That's cute. So we'll... Oh, there's a picture of Charlie. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So Finding Julina. So it's you... Let's see. Maglia? Teacher's job is like a cup of coffee, strong, slightly bitter, but incredibly necessary. We got Sandro. Hey, that's Louis. He's still alive. I knew it. Alessio. I have to sleep on it with you for a night. Oh, like in Merrick. We have Vicky. When beautiful animals or ugly people wear fur. We have Estella. If you can't be better than your competitor, then at least dress better. There's a lot of people in this one. Lorenz. Burn the Witcher. I am computer scientist. Format him. Hey, now which Witcher are we talking about? You leave Geralt alone. We have Finn. The moment when your door... Goodness gracious, they are really talking. The moment when your neighbor rings your doorbell at 3 a.m., but luckily you're awake because you're practicing your trumpet. Merrick. You don't like me, then you need to work on yourself a bit more. I'm liking Merrick. And then we have Giannis. Even doing nothing is fun with you. I'm keeping you. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get a flat rate or something so I can look at all the photos, because I always like to look at those. Okay, so, sorry. I haven't been paying any attention. I've been added to the group. And Giannis has been added to the group as well. Okay, so have you decided to create a group after all? I told you that would be easiest. Know it all. So now everyone who was there that evening should be in the chat. To recap briefly, this group is for sharing information about Julina's disappearance. No private conversations or the like, please. As a reminder, this is what Julina was wearing that day. Okay, so we're looking for a little girl. Oh my gosh. She looks like she's probably just a little bit younger than my daughter. I remember. Good that you took a picture. Sorry for interrupting, but who is Azrael? Is that your cousin? You said the chat is only for people who were there that night, right? Who am I supposed to be related to? I think there's been a mix-up. Who are you anyway? Yeah, like, who are all of you people? Especially you, Merrick. I'm liking the picture. The question is probably rather, who are you? Aren't you Sandro's cousin? Okay, I have a feeling Lawrence is... I'm probably not going to get along with Lawrence. I don't know Sandro. The name Sandro rings a bell, but I can't place it right now. What a stupid name. Of course he's my cousin. Or what a stupid question. I think I said what a stupid name. Now, which one was Sandro again? Yeah, this is... I mean, he looks familiar. I might have to go with that one just because it's Louis. The name Sandro rings a bell, but I can't place it right now. We're just going to go with that one. It's the face. It's not the name. You're definitely not related to me. Azrael doesn't mean anything to me either. Rude. Who are you and how did you join our group? Geez, you could have put that a little nicer. There's no way around it. I've got to know who she is and who added her. I guess you're right. Azrael, do you want to tell us who you are? I'm Azrael. You got my name. I'm a YouTuber. Pretty famous one, you know, just in case you didn't know. My name is Azrael, and who are you? No, I want to know why I'm in your group first. Excuse me. Why don't you introduce yourselves first, then I'll think about it. Well, my name is Azrael, and who are you? We already know that your name is Azrael, but how did you get in here? Or how do we know you? Oh, we got a premium chat option. So we have maybe have some friends in common. It's also a mystery to me how I ended up in this chat. do we know each other from chess club? So I might have to purchase this really quick. Okay, guys, I went ahead and I went and purchased the premium pack, so that we could be able to use the premium chat option, of course. And now that we have the moment to do so, let's go back and look at the characters, because now we can see their pictures. Okay, so Magali, she's pretty. She looks familiar, too. I feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Oh, somebody's in a band. I knew you were alive. I knew it, Lewis. You were alive. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay. Nice. I always like looking at the actors' photos. It's always, so much fun just to see the different pictures and stuff. That's a serious face. Okay. Got Vicky. She looks kind of familiar too. We've got Stella. Okay, she's a singer. Oh, puppy. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot of these are probably German actors, because I've seen a lot of German stuff in the background. Definitely with that big beer stein. Okay, we've got Finn. Oh, little kitties. Cat attack. It's a pothead. It's funny. Okay, let's check out Merrick. Does that say world's okayest dad? That's funny. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, I like that one too. Yeah, I'm liking Merrick. I'm liking him a lot. Okay, and then we have Giannis. Kitty. He looks uber familiar too. He also kind of resembles an actor to me, but I can't think of what the actor's name is. It's a goat. Okay, so we've looked at all. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see if anybody had any notes. Sometimes they've got notes because, they got the links and stuff to like their Instagrams or things like that. But sometimes they have little notes in the bottom. She's got a YouTube. He's got a YouTube. Nice. TikTok, Insta. Okay. Yeah, so there's no extra notes. Okay. So let's go ahead after we've, gone through all that. Let's go ahead and say, do we know each other from chess club? Funny, not. Rude. There are clubs for chess? Oh my gosh, yes. Stella. What? You can set up a club for everything you want. Also for makeup? I mean, yeah, you could do a club about yourself if you wanted to. Yes, also for makeup. Guys, this isn't getting us anywhere. Do we know Azrael? Yes or no? I mean, obviously we don't know each other. I'm just saying. If not, then just kick her out of the group. Perhaps there's another connection. Which one? I have no idea. I just don't believe in coincidence. I mean, did we all go to the circus? How about that one? I can't see any connections. I find it rather annoying. I should just leave the chat. Is there anything I can do to help you? I mean, you are looking for Julina, so let's see. I'm not going to offer to leave the. I'll see. Can I help? Can I help find whoever this adorable little girl is? How? No clue. Maybe I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Maglia? Might be Maglia. Is right. Is there a connection between us? Honestly, I find that suspicious. A complete stranger comes into the group and wants to help just like that. I mean, Merrick, you wound me. Really odd. I mean, you're looking for a little girl. Why wouldn't I want to offer to help? How does that seem odd? I agree. I'm still looking for the connection. Ugh, Merrick, you broke my heart. Maglia, there is no connection. I know Azrael is a stranger to us, but maybe we should just share what's going on and maybe something will come of it. Okay, I think it's a good idea. That would be a start. Exactly. Anything else won't get you or me anywhere. I think it's a good idea. Let's go for it. I mean, surely you guys didn't get a golden ticket like I did. I was so special to get that. I'm clutching at straws right now. That's why I considered telling you briefly what happened. I wouldn't do that. Why is there always an a-hole in these groups? I have to agree with Merrick. I don't have a good feeling about it either. Yeah, and I'm going to be the one that ends up saving everybody, but don't have a good feeling about me. But I think Maglia could also be right. What do we have to lose? We're not getting anywhere anyway. I'll just tell you what happened. Okay, so finally, yes, please. I hope this gets us somewhere. I hope this gets us somewhere. You're wasting my time. Yes, please. We're dealing with my sister's disappearance because the police are completely in the dark. Since we went to a circus show, there's been no sign of her. Circus? Wait a minute. I need to look something up. Okay, and what happened there? Wait a minute. I need to look something up. I almost want to say that one just to see what happens. Circus. Okay, wait a minute. He looked something up. Was that Circus Zlato by any chance? Okay, so that's what I thought it might have been. We might refer to it. Yes, how do you know that? I just had a 4-day-old email with a free ticket in my inbox. I'm clairvoyant. I'm Kreskin. I just had a 4-day-old email for a free ticket in my inbox. Look for yourself. If I remember right, this kind of free ticket thing or, getting a ticket kind of started with J.K. Knight as well. Oh. Yeah. Eat your words, Sandro. There, we have our connection. Pure coincidence. Merrick, I mean, you're doing a really good job making me try to hate you, but I'm not going to. Not with that face. It still doesn't explain how she ended up in the group. It wasn't one of us. Although, Finn hasn't really commented on it yet. I was going to say, has everybody talked yet? Why would Finn put me in, though? I just happened to read my name on the screen. Cool, we have a new group. I haven't had time to read the news yet. I'm still on the road, and we'll get back to you later. So typical, Finn. He's way too spaced out and definitely didn't add Azrael to the group. I'll check exactly what happened when I get back to my computer. I have my programs, as you know. Are you a computer nerd? What kind of programs? Yeah, what kind of programs you got going on there? Lauren's. He can simply do everything with the computer. When it comes to IT, he's our man. Oh, does he also do hacking? Maybe it was just a virus. I had something like that on my laptop once. What kind of sites do you visit? Oh, Stella, don't be so jealous. I mean, you can get a virus off of any site, actually, but... Okay, would that even work? I think this theory is rather unlikely. That's right, I hadn't thought of that yet. Would that even work? Like, how do somebody gets put on your group chat because of a virus? I don't know how that would work, but... rather unlikely, but it could have been a system error. Although this is extremely rare, it could happen. I don't know anything about it, but it sounds plausible. She's here to spy on us. Oh my god, Merrick. Azrael could also have been involved in Julina's abduction. You're just like Julius from The Healing. Okay, I'll kidnap you if you won't stop. Oh my god, I want to give that answer so bad. Sure, and I shot JF Kennedy. Are you crazy? I really want to say, I'll kidnap you if you won't stop. Because that would be really funny, but extremely inappropriate given the circumstances. But you know, I am a very sarcastic person, so I'm going to go with sure. And I shot JF Kennedy. I mean, that was really a long time ago. Like, I wasn't even born then, so it's not me who spying on you. And I didn't shoot Kennedy. I wouldn't put it past you. I don't necessarily think that Azrael has anything to do with it. But he doesn't even know me. How can he not put it past me? I mean, come on, dude. Wasn't even alive back then. I'm sure you weren't either. Okay, but it's weird. We all received the same email, and Azrael reappeared in the group as if by magic. Reappeared? Shouldn't it just be appeared in the group? Because was I in the group before? Okay, too many coincidences at once. Azrael, you stay in the group for now until we know what's being played here. Yes, that would be interesting too. Until then, I'll try to help you. Yeah, I'll be helpful, unlike what Merrick thinks. We appreciate that. In the meantime, we can introduce ourselves to Azrael, couldn't we? Yeah, why not? Glad to see you're still alive. I'm more of a silent reader. But I think the idea is good. I'll make a start. Okay, so we got a video.
Hi, I'm Stella. I'm 24 years old, and as you can see, I have the most knowledge about cosmetics and fashion. I am super happy that I was able to turn my passion for cosmetics into a profession and now work as a makeup artist. It suits me perfectly. Yes, and in my free time. Of course, I love to go shopping the most. I love shopping. Yes, that's a bit about me.
I felt like that was an AI voice. Hot. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so we got a phone call.
I'm Magali. I'm 21.
Magali.
I'm studying to become a teacher, and unfortunately, there's not much time left for hobbies because my studies really demand a lot from me. But still, love it.
You two look very likable. Nice to meet you. Don't understand the point of introducing ourselves, but go ahead. Cool. What are you majoring in? Well, I'll say nice to meet you. Girls. Don't you know that such video stories can be quickly sexualized? You won't get a video from me, Azrael. I didn't want one anyway. How about that? If you want to know what I look like, you can take a look at my profile picture. I think you're exaggerating a little. No problem. You're perfectly right. You could at least introduce yourself. I mean, yeah, you could at least introduce yourself. Like, I don't need a video. You could just be like, hey, I'm Vicky, and, you know, whatever else you want to sell or share. I was just about to do that. Vicky's recording an audio message. Don't roll your eyes at me. Rude.
Compared to the other two, I'm not as gullible and I tend to be straightforward. But I think a voice memo is fine. My name is Victoria, but everyone calls me Vicky. I don't think my age really matters here. I work in animal welfare, and right now we often go to Bulgaria to take care of the stray dogs. I've also been vegan for years, and I hope that the senseless slaughter of animals will finally come to an end someday. In my free time, I like to be outdoors or help out at the animal shelter.
Okay, so good on you. Thanks. Yeah, see, her voice sounded just like Stella's, so I'm thinking it might be an AI. Are you vegan too, Azrael? Hell no. Exactly. Premium chat option. No. A steak a day keeps the doctor away. I 100% believe in that. But you could have your other choices. Yes, I'm vegan too. I'm vegetarian. I eat everything. I mean, that kind of fits me as well if I didn't have the premium chat option. But steak. I love steak. I have to eat steak. You know, it's good and it keeps the doctor away. So we're going to go with the premium chat option. Sorry about your luck, Vicky. I mean, I'll eat your steak for you. I feel you. Okay, sticky out tongue face. What do you see when you look at this poor pig? I see bacon. And I'm pretty sure that's an AI picture of a pig because pigs don't look like that and their legs don't bend in that way. That's weird. Delicious bacon. Yes, Merrick, bonus points. You're getting my respect back. Guys, I told you no unnecessary conversations. Okay, sorry. Exactly. That's why I said bacon. Sorry, bro. I'm kind of sorry, too. Sorry, I didn't do anything. I'll just say sorry. But I'm not sorry about that I eat steak. All good. You can introduce yourselves, but don't make such a fuss. You're absolutely right. Okay, so LSO.
Everything for the animals. I think Vicky takes all of this a bit too seriously. Well, I'm Alessio. I'm 27 years old, and I enjoy kicking and partying. Professionally, I actually party as well. I'm a promoter. Best job, you know. Oh yeah, and Stella. She looks good.
Hey, there's supposed to be no unnecessary fuss in the chat, Alessio. I mean, unless it's towards me, of course. So much for no-show. I think he's funny, right? I thought you wanted to be serious. I mean, he was funny. Well, probably less funny. But he's really cute. Hello? Have you forgotten what this is all about? Yes, you should all be considerate. I don't think they mean any harm, apparently. I mean, two of those is really, you know, just like kind of rude, even though I know what we're here for. But I also jumped on the bandwagon of it, so I can't really chastise them over it. But I don't think they mean any harm. So yes, you should all be considerate. Apparently, I'm just gonna say I don't think they mean any harm. Oh, good, it didn't get me a respect points loss. Maybe, but a little consideration would be nice. Sorry again, bro. You know how much it weighs on me. We need to find out where she is as quickly as possible. Lawrence, have you checked the email again? I'm on it. Until then, I'll write to you privately, Azrael. Then I can tell you exactly what happened. Okay, well, I mean, that's what I've been waiting for, so... Okay, are you ready? Sure, go ahead, I'm all ears. Yes, but please be quick. I'm all ears. Okay, he's recording an audio message.
Hey, I just want to quickly tell you who you're dealing with. So, as you know, I'm Sandro, and yeah, I started the group to simply find my little sister again. The best thing is, I'll just write down what happened.
Her name is Julina, as you can see from the group name. Last June, she turned 10. I always looked after her. Oh, really? She's 10? She looks a little bit younger than that. Because my daughter's almost 10, so... Our parents imposed the role of protector on me at an early age. Well, you know, I mean, big brothers should always protect their little sisters. You might know this too. When you have younger siblings, it's often very annoying. I don't have any younger siblings. Sure, little siblings are exhausting. I don't find younger siblings annoying at all. I don't have younger siblings. I actually have an older one. So I'll be like, I don't have any. So I guess I was the annoying one. You know, it wasn't always easy with her, but I still love her. Now I keep listening to the voice message she sent from her mother's cell phone a week ago.
I love you, Sandro.
That was an AI too. I love you, Sandro. Damn. Please give me a moment. I mean, yeah, that would be really hard. Sorry, it's hard for me to bear that she's gone. I can understand that. Get a grip. We'll find her. Yeah, we're gonna find her, dude. We'll find your sister. I really hope so. Anyway, let's continue. 4 days ago, we got free tickets for the circus. We first Googled it because we thought it was a scam. I also thought of that directly. Sometimes it's just like, I mean, yeah, it sounded like a scam to me. Definitely, but we were lucky for once. It turned out the circus distributes a certain number of free tickets in every city they are in, so the shows are always well attended. We were so excited. None of us had been to a circus for ages. But then came a bad surprise. My parents had forgotten to tell me to look after my little sister that evening. Oh no, and you were already looking forward to it? Well, sometimes that's just the way life goes. My parents had forgotten to tell me to look after my little sister. I'm confused. Like, he went to the circus with him and he was supposed to look after. Why would you have to be told that? Like, I know where my child is, like, the minute we step out the door. Like, she is, my hands got hers, we're walking together, we're close together. You know, either I've got her coat or her shirt or something. Like, at some point in, you know, if I go to the store with her, she's right there. I know where she is. So I even, you know, when I go out with my parents and stuff, I don't just automatically expect them to watch her, even though I know they do. But, you know, I've looking at all times. So I'm kind of confused what that means. I guess sometimes that's just the way life goes. I don't know. Is that a rude comment to make? I know. I guess my point was you should just always be paying attention to a child that is with you. As I was getting ready, my mom came in and asked me what I'm up to. I said that we wanted to go to the circus first and then have a drink, and she told me that it probably wouldn't happen. They had tickets for the theater, and I was supposed to look after Julina. Okay, so I get what he was saying. So he got the tickets and made plans and didn't know that he had to watch his sister that evening. Okay, I got it. That made me really angry. I get it, but you didn't stay at home, did you? Taking her to the circus wouldn't have been a problem, right? I mean, I get it. I get being mad about it. Yes, the only solution was that I took Julina with me. Okay, so he's got the guilt of it being his fault that she went missing because he took her with him. But then it was clear I couldn't come along for drinks after. Of course, I was actually looking forward to that. Julina was thrilled that her big brother wanted to take her out. Oh. And that was the only solution so that I didn't have to cancel completely. I would have done the same thing. I would have stayed at home with her. But what happened then? I mean, honestly, if I was in the same position, I probably would have, took my daughter with me. But usually I don't make plans that don't involve her. So it's kind of like a little different when you have a sibling. But I would have done the same thing. If I had known what would happen, I would have done things differently. Well, we went to the circus and everything was fine at first. Julina's been bugging me the whole time about cotton candy, so I finally bought her some. It's very sweet of you. Cotton candy is yum. Say nothing. I mean, yes, cotton candy's great. It's so good. And it's also like the perfect circus food, or like if you go to a fair, it's also really good fair food too. I don't know why. It's just something about going to those places always makes me want cotton candy. So that's very sweet of you. Yes, and then the show started. We were all having fun until the mood suddenly changed. We could feel a certain nervousness coming on, and then everything happened very quickly. Why would happen? Why don't you get to the point? Certain nervousness. I wonder why they started feeling nervous. What was going on? The ringmaster made an announcement that there was a technical problem and that the performance had to be interrupted. Suddenly someone shouted, "Fire!" Then everyone jumped up and rushed towards the exit in panic. The ringmaster tried to calm people down, but it was too late. Of course, I immediately took Julina by the hand and wanted to leave the tent with her. But because of all the pushing and shoving, she was torn away from me. The others also got lost in the chaos. Okay, so shit, how did you find each other again? I always get scared in crowds like this. And what happened to Julina? Yeah, I'm assuming that's the point that he lost her. I'll get to that now. I ran across the large space in front of the tent in a panic, looking for Julina. I found the others one by one, but there was no trace of her. But she must have gone somewhere, right? Have you looked in the tent again? Have you tried calling her name? I mean, those questions are kind of mute because It doesn't matter. He's not at the tent anymore, and calling her name doesn't matter. It should have actually been written by, like, did you try to call her name? Did you look in the tent again? Okay, but she must have gone somewhere. That's the strange thing. When we went back into the tent and searched there, but she had disappeared from the face of the earth. After we'd searched everything, we had no other choice and informed the police. And they couldn't find her either. They never get anything done. I mean, all these games we've played, they usually don't. Unless you got Strausser. You need Strausser. That was a good decision. I would have done the same. Honestly, I probably would have went to the police. We had to find her. But unfortunately, the police didn't have any success either. At the end, they gave me their direct extension number. If there's any news, we should get in touch. And they let us know if there's any news on their end. I'm sure you can imagine how my parents reacted when they heard what had happened. Oh, yeah. I can definitely imagine that, because I know what it's like to lose your child for like a couple seconds, because there's been a couple times when I went to the store with my daughter, and like 1 minute she's on my left, I look at something on a shelf, look back, and she's gone, but she's moved to the other side of me, and it's panic inducing. I can tell you that. If anybody, watching this, you've had kids, I mean, you know that feeling. It's panic inducing. Even if it's just for like a second, and they just happen to be on your other side, it's still like, oh my God, where'd my baby go? I can definitely imagine how the parents would feel with this. So, oh yes, I can imagine it was certainly not pleasant. Sure, but I also understand your parents. I mean, I thought we were reacting to the parents, so I don't get the, oh yes, I can imagine it was certainly not pleasant. Sure, but I also understand your parents. So I'll just go with that one. I blame myself, too. If only I had stayed at home with her. Or I could have just picked her up and carried her. Then she'd still be here now. I'm such an idiot. I keep waking up in a cold sweat because I dream about the evening at the circus. Oh man, I'm really sorry about that. I want to help you find her. If the police don't find her, we probably won't either. Well, I want to help. I want to help you find your sister. And I feel bad that he blames himself. And, but that's natural. Most people, are going to do that. They're going to blame themselves even if it's not really their fault. Thank you, Azrael. Yes, we have to find her. That's why I created the group. We now need to come up with a good plan on how best to proceed. Together, we can do this. I'm sure of it. Let's switch the group again and work on our next steps. All right, sounds like a plan. Okay, folks. I've now briefly explained the situation to Azrael. We need to think about how we proceed. Does anyone have any ideas? Good ideas are not my thing. What have you tried so far? What do you think if we split up the tasks? Well, what tasks? We'd have to have some kind of task, so let's ask what they've tried so far. I mean, I'd be going back to the circus. Unless it's one of like those little pop-up ones and they don't stay there very long. Okay, so we searched everything and spoke to the police, but they said we shouldn't worry and that they would get back to us as soon as they knew more. It's been a few days without any feedback. Yes, that's why we definitely need to do something. Any volunteers? I could take a closer look at the mail again. I've thought about going to the circus again. That's what I would do. I would go back there. We can't send Vicky there on her own. She'll free the animals. Okay, would she really do that? If I had the chance, I would free the animals too. No, the circus is the best part about the animals, but I haven't been to the circus since I was a little girl, but apparently they don't even use animals anymore, like in the circuses that are around here, because I live in the United States. They don't even use animals anymore. It's just all like, acrobatics and, stuff like that. And, if I'm not seeing a guy stick his head in a lion's mouth, I'm not going to the circus. Like, I need that. I need the danger. I need the danger of the lion eating the lion tamer for me to enjoy going to the circus. Because other than that, it's just a bunch of people flipping in the air and you got clowns clowning around, getting out of a clown car. Like, 9 people in a tiny little car. So I need the animals. I like watching the acrobats on the horses and stuff like that. So circus isn't the same. Okay. Would she really do that? Or if I had a chance to, I'm gonna be like, would she really do that? Like, is that your motive behind it? No, of course nothing. It says, of course nothing, Miley039. Although I would love to. I would wait until Lawrence has given us some information. You might be right. The more we know, the better for us. Or I could contact the police again. A good idea. They won't be able to tell you anything new. Do you think they'll tell you anything about their investigations? I mean, it can't hurt. I'll say it's a good idea. It can't hurt to try to get in touch with them and say, hey, got anything new? To distract from you. Oh, man. You're lucky you're nice looking. I can still imagine that you're behind it. Merrick, did you get up on the wrong side of the bed again this morning? I'm just not like you and trust everyone blindly. This has nothing to do with blind trust. I just don't need to be rude. I can stay out of it too. Did I do something to you, Mary? I mean, yeah, I'm a nice girl. Did I do something to you? I mean, if you took the time to get to know me, you might really like me. Don't let him drag you down. He doesn't actually mean any harm. Guys, the situation with Azrael is what it is, and we have to accept it. Then I hope she doesn't disappoint us. Oh, I will not disappoint you at all in anything. Okay, I won't be doing that. I really don't mean any harm. Thank you for your trust, Rolling Eyes. No, I really don't mean any harm. I'm harmless. We'll find out that later. Okay, rude. Whatever. Back to the topic. Vicky reports to the police. Lawrence checks the email. And I'll contact a local detective agency. Maybe they can help us too. Is there anything else the rest of us can do? Thanks for asking, bro. But let's wait and see what the others come up with first. Oh, who's hacking my phone? Argus? It better not be you. After that, we can slaughter each other. And drink each other's blood. Oh my god, Argus! It's you, isn't it? It's so freaking Argus. What? Why are you writing something like this now? Everything okay with you? Good, we get to look crazy because they're going to be like, huh? What are you talking about? I will find you. I will make you weep. Your tears will be blood and will turn your cheeks crimson. I will feast on your flesh and make you watch as I devour you piece by piece. Ugh, Argus. Is this the way to get my attention again? Your screams are music to my ears, and I won't be able to stop If you faint, I will shake you awake again so you won't miss a thing until your soul leaves your body and I absorb it as dessert. What kind of dessert are we talking about? Okay, so Lauren's messaged us.
So did you get scared?
You little shit. You were just like Lily and Alicia. I don't know what you mean. You're not sane. Was that you? Who knows? Admit it, you got the heebie-jeebies. What does that mean? No way. Yes, I got really scared for a moment. No way, man. You did not scare me. Like, I deal with Argus, okay? You didn't scare me. Yeah, right. How did you do that? But Sandro was in the game too, wasn't he? Why did you do that? I'm going to ask how. As you may already noticed, I know a bit about programming. I've developed a code that lets me change messages for certain members. Okay, so not everybody sees it then. They look normal to everyone else. I used it to change Sandor's message, and then I thought of a little something for you. Crazy, wouldn't have thought you could do something like that. Are you a hacker? Well, I wouldn't call it a small thing. Do you have a guilty conscience about his sister? I mean, yeah, maybe you did it. Are you a hacker? I mean, you have to tell me if you're a hacker. I wouldn't exactly call myself a hacker, rather IT pirate. But when I really get going, it's only to shoot against the big ones and give something back to the smaller ones. Like Robin Hood. Of course, and you're not giving yourself any advantages. Aren't you afraid of getting caught at some point? I mean, so basically you're a hacking Robin Hood. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm writing to you right now. I was able to trace the mail back to the server. Or back to a server. There's just one small problem with the whole thing. What kind of problem? I suspect nothing good. To explain this, I need to elaborate a little. Ooh, go into detail. Premium choice option. We've had quite a few of them in this. I can't wait. Please keep it short. So, go into detail. I want every juicy drop of information. Okay, then I'll give you a quick call.
Hey, so I have successfully carried out several hacks so far, and everything always went as it should, except for this one time. I hacked into the servers of a filthy rich oil tycoon to access his finances, because, I mean, someone with that much money surely wouldn't mind if you take a little... I actually wanted to donate the money, but unfortunately, he had the financial advantage and could afford just as good IT specialists. Well, they caught on to me, and unfortunately, that was it for me.
Ah, so your hacking career went down the toilet because of an oil tycoon. Shit, that doesn't sound good. What happened then? I mean, obviously you're not doing jail time. I had to pay the money back, got a suspended sentence, and since then I've been under surveillance. Excuse me. This means that I have found out where the email came from, but I cannot search the server without putting myself in danger. That's where us hacking comes into play. Otherwise, NIST will be after me again. NIST? You mean the cops? What the frick is NIST? The National Institute of Standards and Technology. Okay. And you really don't want to mess with their team of investigators. Anyway, I've developed a program that allows just about anyone to decrypt encrypted files. That's where you come into play. Oh dear, I'm not tech savvy. Cool, that sounds exciting. Definitely. I'll send you the program. It's really easy. But how can I access the files on the server? If you can't search the server, how do I get a file to decrypt? I don't know how to do this. Okay, so but how can I access the files on the server? Good question. I asked a buddy who owed me a favor to search the server. And lo and behold, he found something. He's already sent me the file. So all you have to do is decrypt it. I'll have to think about something for the future, because he said that he won't be able to help us anymore. But I'll give it some thought. And why can't you decrypt the file? I don't see why I should do that. Why don't you ask the others? I mean, why can't you do it? It's not like you went into the server. Because they regularly check my computer. Installing the program would be too great a risk. But I can reassure you, not for you, of course, you haven't done anything wrong in this area yet. So will you help me? Yes, if you promise me that there's no risk for me, yeah, send it over. Do I have a choice? Yeah, let's do it. Send it over. We're going to find Julina. Thank you. Okay, we're installing John the Ripper. John the Ripper. And here's the file. A file was recognized by John the Ripper. All right, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and end it there. Now, I do not have unlimited Bix for this game. Not yet anyway. Maybe at some point I might, get that. But so I'm going to have to hack through this mini game. But when I do, we're going to start back into the next chapter. I hope you guys have been enjoying Circus of Death. I know I am. I'm really excited to get started into this new adventure with reality games. Definitely enjoying the story so far. Hopefully we're going to get some information that can help us save Julina and figure out, what happened to her. But until then, let me know in the comments down below what you're thinking about the start of this first chapter of the Circle. I want to call it Circle for some reason. I don't know why, but Circus of Death. And let me know if you're enjoying it. So please leave me a comment, leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.